Okay, so this one we're going to solve quadratics by using the quadratic formula. Well, in order to do that, I need this in standard form since it looks like I have an n squared and an n term, so I'm just going to get everything on the same side. So I'm going to move this 96 over, and I'm also going to move this 184 over. Whoop. Okay, so then that gets everything off of this side, and that sets me up with a 28n squared plus 96 plus 184n. Okay, now typically at this point I would see if I could divide out anything for these, which it looks like I could divide at least by 4, and that would make these numbers a lot smaller. But we're just going to try just straight like quadratic formula, so that I'm going to show you that it works whether it's smaller numbers or larger numbers. So these numbers are going to be big, but it's okay. So in order to do it, we have to know our A, our B, and our C. Oh, those are not in descending order. Quick change, I want them to descend, so I put n squared in and then my constant term. Then I can pull out A, B, C. So the A is 28, the B will be 184, and the C will be 96. So quadratic formula is x equals, which for us it'll be n, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Well, if you can get this and figure out the a, b, and c, then this is not a big deal. We just have to substitute everything in. Be very careful with our signs, and we'll use our calculator to help us out. So this is our first sub in. So negative b, so that's 184 plus or minus square root. Okay, b again is 184 squared minus 4 times a times c. And I'm just being careful and making sure I'm putting the right letter in into the, or the right number into the right letter at the right spot. And then 2a, a again 28. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the calculator so I can get that answer, and hopefully it comes out to be pretty. If not, then we'll do it a different way. So clear out, hit second, get that x squared. So it's 184 squared minus 4 times 28 times, that's not times, 96. Enter. Oh yay, it's pretty. So it's 152. So when I clean this up, I've got a negative 184 plus or minus a 152, all divided by, and 2 times 28, give me that 56 in the bottom. So at this point, we have two equations again because of this plus and minus. So one of these equations is negative 184 plus 152 divided by 56. The other equation is going to be a negative 184 minus 152 divided by 56. And then again, we can just put these in the calculator to kind of help us. So if I come over here, let's throw that in. So in these graphing calculators, don't forget alpha y equals will get you into a fraction form. So negative 184 minus 152, and I'm going to divide that by 56. And make sure I have all my numbers right. And that's going to give me a negative 6 for this answer right here. And then I can simply come up here and highlight that, hit enter to pull it down. And then I can go back in here and just change that minus to a plus. And that's going to give me an answer of negative 4, 7. So the two solutions using quadratic formula are negative 4/7 and negative 6.